Uh, excuse me. Before we actually get into selling the actual product or the item that I showed you guys previously, I just want to list the 6 steps that most people use. So, first, what you want to do is you want to find out your business model that you want to go with. There are mainly 3 different business models that people go with, and that is drop shipping, that is wholesale, and that is retail arbitrage. So 3. 2, step 2, what you want to do is find a product. So once you find your business model, you want to find a product to sell using that business model. So 3, what you want to do is do your research. You want to research if that product is going to sell, how often it sells, how fast. You could be more broad or more specific on your research depending on how, I guess, complicated the product you're selling, but I don't think that really makes a difference. Research is research, so the more research, the better. Number 4 is where you actually do the work. You want to actually start making like detailed, precise descriptions of the product. You want to be as clear as possible with your consumers. You want to see keywords that you could put in, what to leave out, because you're only limited to a certain amount of numbers, certain amount of words you could put in your description and title and so forth. Step number 5, finalize. You want to proofread everything, make sure everything's how you want it, make sure that the customer is going to be happy with what they're reading, stuff like that. And then step 6, pretty much sit back, wait for the product to sell, and once that thing sells, wait for the money to hit your account, your PayPal, whatever, and then put it in a box, ship that thing. So it's pretty easy as that. It's that simple. Like, there's nothing crazy about it, nothing too complicated. Anybody could do this. So now we're gonna dive into the actual video, and then I'm gonna show you the step-by-step of how to sell these cleats. Me personally, I think these things might fly off the off my little rack, but it's not the season for cleats yet. That's like fall, spring, summer now, but we'll see how it goes. These are some pretty good quality cleats. Nothing like top of the line. I mean, it's like middle. But anyway, let's get into the video. As you can see, I have my little setup right here. Lights, I got the floodlights right there and right here, and I got an extra light right here, plus up there, and then I got a backdrop. Now I got a white backdrop, and I also have a black backdrop, depending on the color of the product or shoe that I'm selling. Switch it up, but being as though this is a light colored product, I'm going to use the white. So the colors, you could see them more. It's going to be more like a little more professional pic. So I'm going to have to adjust the lighting and then set up the angle of the camera. I usually take pics on my iPhone 7 Plus. So that's what I take the pics on. They come out pretty good. Some people, they do editing, they edit the picture a little, but nah, not me. I just take the pic and post it up. I usually take like 4 or 5, between 4 and 6 photos. If it's a little like product where I need more details, I'll use the whole 12 that eBay allows. Alright, so I bought these. I guess my business model I chose for these pair of shoes or cleats was retail arbitrage. So as you can see, I got these from a retail store, and I bought them for about, I think, like $30. So $30. Now we're gonna do the research, see what they sell for, if I'm gonna make a profit or if this is gonna be a loss. What I usually do first is, alright, I get the product, right? Now the tag on the inside is where you're gonna get your info. So I'm gonna flip this over, and usually, if this could focus, I don't want you guys. All right, so there is a art number right there. So I'm just gonna type this in on eBay. I'm gonna put Puma and then that 104-19301 number, and we'll see what pops up, and then we'll go from there. All right, so as you can see in the little recording I took, these cleats will not really make a profit for me. That was just like a quick little research thing. I didn't really go too in depth, but just gives you an idea of what to do. You type in the product that you want to sell, then you go to the filters, and then you do items that sold and then completed. Because if you just do one, it'll show you either everything that's completed, sold, and not sold. And then if you just do sold items, it won't show you everything that's like completed. So you gotta hit both the sold and the completed listings. If you even want, you could adjust it, sort it to the most recently sold at the top, and then go from there. We found our business model, we found the product, we did our research. Now we're going to take photos and make a description. We're gonna go back to the draft that I already started, and we're gonna hit complete draft. So now here's the part where we're gonna finalize all the we're gonna finalize everything. So the category is good right here. Category is good. Next we're going to condition new without box. We got all that. Details. So now I'm gonna go over here and I'm going to make this look a little better. And I could do that by going to advanced editing. Now we're gonna put this middle. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger so they could see that. All this is gonna go into the middle because I like it in the middle. And I'm going to highlight this because this is an important, anyway, but this is an important fact that I want the buyer to actually see. So it does not come with a box. You put your shipping/return info here. I did that. This is color, size. We should be good with that. I do fixed price for these. Occasionally, if it's like a used pair of shoes or something, I'll put an auction, but for the most part, I use fixed price. Auction's not bad. You could also put best offer. So you can set a price and put a best offer. I might hit that, but lately I've been getting a lot of lowballing offers, so I'll just leave that for now. I could go back later on and fix that. You could do donations, charities, this, that, whatever. They recently did their return policy. They updated it, so you shouldn't have any issues with that. Let's see what else. Shipping. I did free shipping right here. As you can see, free shipping. And then I do sell internationally with the global shipping program. So if I ever get a international seller buyer, which I did like last week what I would do is send it to a spot that eBay has already predetermined, and then from there they'll ship your product out to whoever bought the product. So it's like a hassle-free international shipping process. So everything looks good. Instead of save, well, I'm gonna have to save and continue later because I gotta add the photos, and I usually do that from my phone. So save and continue later. Alright, so as you saw in the little screen recording, I finalized this draft and I listed it, and I got the email confirmation that it went through. So at this point in time, all you're gonna have to do is pretty much sit and wait. Technically it's passive income, so you're just gonna pass time, wait for this thing to sell, and then once it sells, the money will get cleared in your PayPal. Once it gets cleared, then all you gotta do is ship the product out.